All right, fellas. You ever been sitting on the couch, eating chips, watching a show you don't even like, just because she likes it, and suddenly wonder, wait a minute, does she really love me? Or am I just her human Wi-Fi and errand boy? If you've ever been confused about whether a woman genuinely loves you or is just hanging around because your dog is cute and your Netflix is paid up, then buckle up. Because today we're diving deep into the psychology of love. Not that Disney kind. I'm talking about the real deal, the subtle signs, the stuff she does that she doesn't even know she's doing when she truly, deeply, unapologetically loves you. Let's break down 7 things women do when they genuinely love you. And trust me, if she's doing even 3 of these, she's in deep. Like, name your future kids deep. And spoiler alert, number 6 will either make you laugh or cry in the shower. Let's go. 1. She becomes your personal FBI agent, but with love. 350 words. You ever told a girl you once had a goldfish named Taco, and then months later she asks, "Do you still think about Taco sometimes?" Yeah, that's not just memory, that's love. When a woman genuinely loves you, she turns into a detective, not the jealous, checking your phone kind. More like Sherlock Holmes with heart eyes. She wants to know everything about you, from your favorite ice cream flavor to the reason you hate Wednesdays. Seriously, she'll piece together your entire life like she's assembling a puzzle, with no box cover to help. And it's not just about asking questions, it's about remembering the answers. You casually mention once that your dad used to take you to baseball games when you were a kid. Next thing you know, she's surprising you with tickets just because. Not for your birthday, not for an anniversary, just a random Wednesday you told her you didn't like. That's how deep she listens. She studies you like you're her favorite book, rereads chapters, highlights the good parts, even knows the messy backstory that you don't tell anyone and still chooses to stay. She pays attention to your patterns too. If you text a little less on rough days, she'll notice. She won't nag. She'll check in. Maybe send your favorite meme or some "you got this" energy without pushing. And here's the kicker. Most of this detective work is silent. She won't brag about knowing you better than you know yourself, but she does. And she uses that knowledge to support you, comfort you, and sometimes roast you with pinpoint accuracy. So if you've got a girl who remembers your cousin's name, your dream job, your coffee order, and even your fear of squirrels, you're not being investigated. You're being loved. And trust me, this kind of love isn't surface level. It's, I want to know your soul level. If she's tuned in like that, it's not just interest. It's real, rare, ride or die kind of affection. 2. She starts doing weird mum stuff to you. 350 words. All right, let's paint a picture. You're chilling on the couch, playing PlayStation, minding your business. She walks in with a banana, hands it to you, and says, "Eat this. You haven't had fruit in days. You didn't ask. You weren't hungry, but you ate the banana anyway." Welcome to phase 2. Weird mom stuff, also known as when she starts loving you like you're a whole-grown baby. But here's the twist. It's not about control. It's care in its purest form. When a woman loves you, she starts doing the kind of small, nurturing things you didn't even realize you needed. She checks if you've eaten, tells you to wear a jacket because the weather's weird today. She'll literally tie your shoelaces if they're undone and call it helping. At first it might feel like overkill. You might even joke about it. But deep down, it touches a part of you that probably hasn't been touched since childhood. Because love isn't always loud or poetic. Sometimes it shows up as, "Hey, I folded your laundry." Or, "You've been staring at your screen for hours. Take a break." She'll make you tea when you're sick and yell at you for not resting properly while fluffing your pillow. She'll notice when your eyes look tired and suggest going to bed early, then stay up late watching TikToks with you. This behavior isn't about her becoming your mum. It's about her loving you in ways that make your life softer, easier and safer. And it's subtle, too. She's not looking for a medal. She's just built like that. Her love language becomes acts of service, and you, my guy, are the main beneficiary. So if she nags you to take vitamins, or tells you to stop eating garbage, or literally tucks you in at night like you're a 5-year-old superhero, don't roll your eyes. That's love. Grown-up love in disguise. And if you ever wonder how deep it goes, remember the banana. 3. She fights with you but doesn't leave you. 350 words. Let's be real, nobody likes fighting. It's awkward, it's uncomfortable, and sometimes it feels like emotional WWE. But here's the twist. When a woman genuinely loves you, she will argue with you. Not because she wants chaos, but because she cares enough to be honest. Now, I'm not talking about toxic, scream until the walls cry kind of fighting. I'm talking about that deep, passionate, I need you to understand me kind of fight. When she loves you, disagreements don't mean she's packing her bags. They mean she's invested. She's trying to fix, not flee. She'll call you out on your nonsense. She'll challenge you when you're being unreasonable. But she'll also be there after the storm, asking if you're okay, making sure the bond is still strong. And here's the key difference. She doesn't fight to win. She fights to grow. She's not keeping score. She's not waiting for an I told you so moment. She just wants to make sure both of you are better than yesterday. Love doesn't avoid conflict. It navigates it. You might slam a door. She might roll her eyes so hard she sees her past life. But give it a moment and she'll be back asking if you're hungry. That's how love works. It's not about pretending things are always perfect. It's about staying when it's not. She's not looking for a fairy tale. She's building a real tale with you. So if you've got a woman who fights, forgives, and still folds your hoodie when it falls off the chair, don't take her for granted. It means she sees something in you worth fighting for. And if she argues, storms off, then comes back with a peace offering in the form of food or a funny meme. Yeah, that's love. The loud, messy, beautiful kind. Stay tuned for number 4. It's where me becomes we and things get serious. Shall I continue with number 4 to number 7 in the same style? 4. She starts using we instead of me. 350 words. You ever notice how one day she says, I might go to this concert, and the next week it's, we should totally go to that concert? That, my friend, is no accident. When a woman genuinely loves you, something magical happens. Her sentences evolve. It's no longer I, it's we. Us. Ours. And it's sneaky too. You don't even realize it at first. You're just vibing, thinking it's another chill Tuesday, and suddenly she's like, we don't like that brand of cereal. We. Mom, since when did we become a cereal union? But here's what's really going on. When a woman starts seeing you as a long-term part of her life, her language shifts. You're no longer just her boyfriend or a guy she's dating. You've graduated into a teammate, a co-pilot, her partner in crime for life's weird little adventures. And she doesn't just say we, she acts like we. She starts considering your opinion when making plans. She thinks about how her decisions affect you. She includes you in her future without making it some awkward, define the relationship PowerPoint presentation. Suddenly, her weekend plans involve your favorite takeout. Her dream vacation includes that one place you always talk about. Her goals. She hopes they align with yours. And it's not just about big stuff, it's in the tiniest details. Should we get another blanket? We don't like horror movies. We need to eat healthier. Listen, if she starts saying we when referring to her Amazon cart, yeah, buddy, she's deep in love. That shift from me to we is subtle, but powerful. It means she doesn't see life as a solo mission anymore. She wants a co-star, a ride or die, someone to build awkward IKEA furniture with. So if her sentences start including you, even when you're not in the room, congratulations. You're not just her boyfriend, you're her person. 5. She shows her weird side and loves yours too. 350 words. You ever catch her dancing in front of the microwave while waiting for leftovers to reheat? Or hear her randomly bark like a dog just to make you laugh? That's not her going crazy. That's her being comfortable. When a woman genuinely loves you, she lets her inner weirdo come out, and not just peek out, but dance around in full glory, singing off-key to old Disney songs while wearing socks that don't match. Because love isn't just about attraction, it's about acceptance. Real love feels safe. And when she feels emotionally safe around you, she stops performing. She stops trying to impress. She lets go of the perfect girl act and shows you who she really is, quirks and all. She'll make silly faces, laugh at her own jokes, tell you stories that make absolutely no sense. She might even snort when she laughs, and then laugh even harder because she snorted. But here's the cool part. She'll also start loving your weirdness. She'll notice that weird thing you do with your eyebrows when you're thinking, or how you talk to your dog like he's your roommate, or how you hum while brushing your teeth. And instead of judging you, she adores it. She joins in. She makes fun of you in the most affectionate way. You become this inside joke duo that no one else understands. She's not looking for perfect. She's looking for real. So, if you can both be completely unfiltered around each other, wearing ugly pajamas and having hour-long conversations about which cereal mascot would win in a fight, trust me, that's love. Because being weird together is underrated. It's not just about compatibility, it's about comfort. It's knowing you can be your full, silly, chaotic self without fear of rejection. And that kind of freedom, that's not just love, that's home. 6. She supports your dreams, even the crazy ones. 350 words. You ever said something wild like, "Babe, I think I want to start a hot sauce company," and she didn't laugh? She just looked you dead in the eyes and said, "I think you'd be amazing at that." Yeah, that's love. When a woman genuinely loves you, she supports your goals, even the ones that sound like they came from a late-night energy drink session. She believes in your potential, sometimes more than you believe in it. And it's not just words of encouragement, it's action. She'll help you brainstorm names. She'll stay up helping you research. She'll bring you snacks while you're working on your revolutionary app idea. Even if she doesn't fully understand what you're doing, she's all in. Why? Because she's not just in love with who you are, she's in love with who you're becoming. She sees the version of you you're working toward, and she wants to walk with you on that path. Not because it's easy, but because she chooses to. Even when things get rough, when your big idea fails or your side hustle flops, she doesn't say, "I told you so." She says, "What's next?" She's your cheerleader, your reality check, and your emotional GPS when you lose your way. And the best part? She finds joy in your wins, like real joy. Not fake, polite applause, full-blown, jumping on the bed, happy dancing kind of joy. She's proud of you, genuinely. She brags about you to her friends, shows off your work, defends your dream when others doubt it. Because to her, your success is shared success. So if she's out there hyping up your art, your music, your coding project, your grilled cheese skills, whatever, it's not just support, it's love in motion. Because love isn't just saying, "I love you," it's saying, "I believe in you," and meaning it. 7. She loves you. Even when you're unlovable, 350 words. You know those days when you're just not it. When you wake up grumpy, everything annoys you, and you kind of hate the world and maybe yourself a little. Yeah, she still loves you then. Actually, especially then. When a woman genuinely loves you, her affection doesn't vanish when you're not at your best. It deepens. She doesn't walk away when you're moody. She doesn't withdraw when you're overwhelmed. She stays. Now don't get it twisted. She's not your emotional punching bag. She won't tolerate disrespect. But she understands that humans are messy, emotions are complicated, and love isn't only for the sunny days. She sees your bad moods, your fears, your insecurities, and instead of running from them, she leans in. She'll let you rant. She'll sit with you in silence. She'll make you tea and remind you gently that this too shall pass. Even when you try to push her away, she doesn't take the bait. She doesn't love you for your good moods, your accomplishments, or your best outfits. She loves you, all of you, and that includes the broken parts, the anxious moments, the late-night doubts. She holds space for your pain without trying to fix it. She offers comfort without expecting a thank you speech. And here's the thing, when you feel unlovable and someone chooses to love you anyway, that's not just love. That's devotion. She's not there for convenience. She's there because her heart is rooted in something deeper. So if you've got a woman who stays when you're distant, comforts you when you're down, and sees your worth when you forget it yourself, don't question it. That's the kind of love people write songs about. The kind you don't take for granted. Because anyone can love you when you're smiling. But if she can love you when you're a grumpy, tired, existentially confused potato, that's real. That's rare. That's the love you hold on to. So there you have it, my friend. 7 signs a woman genuinely loves you. And look, love isn't always some big dramatic fireworks in the sky kind of thing. Sometimes it looks like sharing fries without keeping score, or letting you vent for 30 minutes about that one coworker who always steals your stapler, or dancing like weirdos in the kitchen to 2000s R&B. Real love is in the little things. It's in the way she looks at you like you're the best plot twist in her story. It's in the way she remembers your favorite snack and hides it from herself so you can enjoy it later. It's the comfort, the peace, the "I've got you, even on your off days" kind of vibe. And sure, maybe she doesn't always say it with a dramatic romantic speech, because let's be real, nobody's living in a Nicholas Sparks movie. But she shows it, every day, in small, quiet, powerful ways. So if you recognize these signs in someone in your life, don't second-guess it, don't overthink it, just appreciate it. Love isn't always loud. Sometimes it's her texting you, "Drive safe," or remembering how you like your coffee, or sitting beside you quietly when words aren't needed. That's genuine. That's deep. That's the good stuff. And if you haven't found that kind of love yet, don't worry. The right one will show up, and when she does, you'll feel it. Not in the butterflies, but in the calm, in the peace, in the way your weird finally feels like it belongs. Now tell me in the comments, which of these signs have you experienced? Or which one made you say, "Dang, she does love me"? And hey, if you've got someone like this in your life, don't forget to let her know. Because love should never go unnoticed, especially the real kind. Catch you in the next one.